Hi, this is Research Academy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'd like us to look at how we can create or design a Likert type scale questionnaire using Google Form. So this is a typical questionnaire that I have just created using Microsoft Word. And you can see on the part section A, I have the personal details or personal data which I would like the respondents to supply. For example, gender, age, academic level. So basically, in this study, I'm interested in investigating students who are probably between 300 to 400 level in the higher education system. So, and then the part B is the actual items that they will have to respond. So you can see here, you have the serial number, you have the items, which means each of these items, and then you have the particular scale, which is the Likert type scale, which they will have to respond. So this SA means strongly agree, A means agree, this is undecided, this is disagree, and this is strongly disagree. So if a student reads this particular item, which must be personalized, then the student can now tick probably I agree strongly, or I'm undecided, or I strongly disagree, whatever the case may be. So in this particular case, this variable is work placement learning, which I adapted from internship related learning outcome from this particular author. So here you can see there are 11 items. 11 items. So they are actually 11, and you can see they are all personalized. For example, the work placement learning offered me opportunities to consolidate the knowledge that I have learned. So this is personalized. So you don't have to create items that are not personalized sometimes, except in a very rare case where there's a need for that. Otherwise, items have to be personalized so that the person responding to it will, feel the need to say, I strongly agree, or I disagree, or undecided, I don't want to talk, which is undecided. So let us go to Google to create this particular form, and then be ready to share the link so that respondents can actually begin to respond to this questionnaire. So this is Google, and then I'll simply come here. You can see Google Forms. If you don't have Google Forms listed here for you, you can just come here on the address bar and then type Google Form, and then you can take it from there. So, but because I already have it here, I'll simply come here and click. And then it will take me to Google Form. Okay. So you can see this is a Google form that I had created previously, which I had used to collect data, and then you can see this is I'm no more accepting responses. So I'd already turned it off, and then these are the responses, 538. So these were the responses from participants, who responded to this. So, but if I want to create a new one, I will simply start a new form. Then I will come to here. If you can see, these are all forms I've created, I've used to collect data online. Then I will come here. This is a blank form now. So, and then I will title these. For example, I will title here, I will say survey on work placement learning. And then I can say and then I'll give details to participants, and I'll say, dear respondents, please note that this survey may take about 8 to 10 minutes of your time. Okay, so and then I can continue giving the details, and then please note that you also need to explain. You need to also put some ethical considerations here. For example, I agree that I am above 10 years old, or something like that. I willingly, for example, want to participate, something like that. All those important ethical considerations you need to observe, right? So they're pretty important. Then under this section A, we can always add a title. Okay, before the question, you can always use this to explain to participants what they need to do. Okay, and then I can just come here and say gender. I will come here and say male, say female. Okay, and then if I want to make it compulsory that all participants must check this, must supply me their gender, I will simply click here, turn this required. Okay, and then when you can see it has marked it as terrorist, so which is very, very important. And then I can say age. Then I can come here and turn this and select multiple choice, and then I will say 18 to 20. For example, I can say 23 to 25. 21 to, I can say 21 to 23. I can say 24 to 26, or as the case may be, however you want it. And if you still want them to compulsorily respond to this, and then you will click required. Okay, and then you can just, when you are done with the participants details, or bio detail, for example, here this is academic level. I will come here and say 400 level, and then I will say 300 level, and then I'll put it on required. And then I can come here now and say, this is a title. I will say onto information regarding your work placement learning experience, for example. Then I'll simply say, please select the option most suitable or most appropriate, however you want it. Then you can come here, and if I copy the questionnaire or the items from the questionnaire, I will, in this case, I will simply paste the items, and then when I paste the items, I will select strongly agree, neutral, or if I don't want this to be neutral, I can call it undecided. And then here, I will select disagree. I can select disagree, and then I will select sorry. I can turn this off. Yeah, and then I can select strongly disagree. Remember that why it is making this suggestion is because I've I've been used to using it. So if you have not been used to that, in most cases, it might not be making the suggestions to you. So this is how you keep on imputing the items one after the other, one by one. If I don't want to select from here, I can simply try strongly agree, come here, select, agree, come here, select, undecided, come here, say disagree, and then strongly disagree, agree. Then I will say required. Okay, so this is how you will continuously fill. Then when you're done with the first variable, which may have depending on the number, if I don't want, I can also use drop down. I can use check. Okay, if I do, for example, here, whatever I want, I will simply select using this menu box here. So when you are done, you will simply come to this point and then select if you want to share to people to start responding. If you want to send it to anybody's email, you can just simply say, for example, at gmail.com, and then I can say include form in the email. If I don't want, I can check it out. It will simply send the link and then I will send. If I don't want, I will simply, this is the most used. I mostly use this one. So I will simply copy this link. When I copy this link, you can see link copied. I will either share on Twitter, share on LinkedIn, or use WhatsApp forums or other forums, or simply send this link to them, and then they will start. For example, if I want to try something here, I can simply click on this form, and let us see what will happen when I click on this form. Now you can see this is the form, and so if I am to respond to that, I will simply mark I am now, I am this, okay, I am that. And then, I strongly agree. I strongly, I agree. In this case, I say, I'm neutral. And then when I am done, this particular form is supposed to be removed. And then when I'm done, and then I will simply click here. But because of this error here, because of this particular form here, this form that was not completed, for example, if I decide to remove it, so you can see I will simply reload this form, and then you can see that particular place has been removed. So when I'm done, I will simply come here and I'll click submit, and then it said survey on this and your response has been recorded. So if I come here now, I will simply load this form, so you can see that there's already a response, and then you can see what I have responded: gender, male. Okay, you can see that. So you use the colors to know what I responded. You can see this is this, this is this, and this is what I responded here. I said agree, so that's the color of agree. Agree. Okay. For example, let me check other things and then see, so that you'll be able to see what will happen when I do that. Okay, so for example, let's say I'm female, and for this age, I'm 300 level. I'm a 300 level student, and then maybe I say undecided here, and then I say disagree. For example, I say not at all, and then I say, and then I submit. So if I come here, you will see it has updated, so you can see 2 respondents, and then you can see how Google will start putting the graph or the charts for you. So that is how you can always. So at the end of the event of data collection, you simply come to this point and then create a folder, and then it will be supplied to you in Excel sheet. So this is how you can use Google Form to collect data online. Thank you for watching, and if you like this tutorial, please subscribe to my YouTube channel